in the woods watching type shit. We got the story of the daughter, the woman's daughter, the old woman's daughter, creepy old woman's daughter, who looks similar to the lead supporting actress slightly, and every character does well. I think it was more psychological, honestly, than anything. That's why there wasn't a Cornish count or any sort of thing like that. Okay, doing it. But I enjoyed it very much because of the characters. The acting wasn't horrible. I'll say that. I don't feel like the acting was the greatest either, but it wasn't horrible. The cinematography, of course, for the nostalgic feels of the film were good. I like the one little girl actress. She did good. She was in a Halloween movie, but I don't think I've seen her in that film. But she was in that specific Halloween film. Like shit. By the way, we're on the road to 300 subscribers. Help me get there. What else did I notice? I noticed good chemistry. The cast all had tremendous chemistry with one another, tremendous acting with one another. There weren't no sex scenes or anything like that. Some of the male actresses I wasn't too familiar with in this movie, but they did pretty good in it, to say the least. You know, I see. But first impression, they did okay. Can't lie to you. Did okay. They were trying to figure out what happened to that older lady's daughter, Karen. Their dog's name is Naren. Karen spelled backwards, which is cute. That's a cute little name for your dog. Naren. Eric. Eric. Karen backwards. The dog actor, oh, did pretty good. Cinematography was good in the woods, how it looked, and all this and that. Every conversation, every powerful moment is just interesting, you know. We have moments when a blonde girl's asking, said, I noticed this isn't good to be a good place to be at. It's dangerous. It's got some danger to it. In that dialogue, you can feel it. She was pretty good. It made you feel that dialogue. Like she was saying the words. And she was such a believable actress. You know, that's what happens when you're a good actress. You know, you make dialogue believable. You sell a good story. Same with that little girl, the innocence, the just sheer young age. She was playing this character that just the sheer maturity I'm sure she's had for a young age.
Strange wrestling show that they booked here in England where it was going to be headlined by Alistair Overeem versus Braun Strowman and Nia Jax versus Lana, and then they sold no tickets. It might have not.
I thought it was all well
I don't know what the
executed,
heck was
well
going on there,
shot,
but look, I've always found the
competently directed
chaotic presence
by
and they're a bit
KJ.
green, but that kind of adds to the fun. To me, they're a bit all over the place. But I love me a big boy powerhouse tag team. I wish them all the best. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do now they're back in WWE.
There's moments where the kids are talking to the one girl's an adult. There's moments of dialogue where they're talking to their mother about such and such. Those moments I really enjoyed those. Moments when she's speaking with her mother, they're speaking with their mother about such and such. Nah, I didn't see one kill in this end. It was more like I said, it was more story oriented rather than like Carnage candy, blood fight shit. It was more for the story, which was cool. Not every movie is gonna have blood and Carnage candy and stuff.
But he has other things to worry about as well, like taking care of his mother. So fair play. Noah, the company he wrestled for, they released a statement.
Some people might be for the film. Some people might not.
With this, myself, I'm sorry. A right tibiofibular ligament tear and a right ankle lateral ligament complex injury. Bad stuff.
I'm trying to tell y'all shit I remember seeing.
Ibushi also claimed on Twitter as well that he'd been scammed by a clinic before a medical clinic before the Noah match. So cheesy peeps. This poor guy, man,
running after Narc because she had to explain to her sister that the dog's name backwards was spelled Karen. His dog ran away, so she had to explain to her sister. She had to go and get him. I'm assuming it's a boy, because Narc, that's backwards. Karen. I'd imagine that spelled backwards is a male name for the dog, so I'm assuming it's a male dog, basically, type shit.
I'm sorry, man, you can't do this. Even in the ring,
pretty name, like I said, but
let's cut this one short. But hey, look, all of that stuff has happened now. I just hope that Kota Ibushi takes the time he needs, takes like a year, whatever he needs to properly heal, because he never truly healed from those injuries he picked up that effectively at the end of his music career.
I'm so excited. I'm going to shoot it. I might be shooting it. This has nothing to do with the review, but I'm probably going to go shoot a music vid today type shit. So I'm just waiting to hear back from the setup and everything. It's been a few years since I did this shit, so yeah. I'm going to shoot one. I'm excited.
We're gonna move on to our Twitter
and I got some fire shit. I'm plugging my shit and I'm talking about a movie. When I drop these visuals, y'all gonna fuck with it heavy too. But what else happened? What up? Let me think.
So someone you want them to stop, someone you want them to start, someone you want them to keep doing.
We had the characters going on the drive. Well, the blonde girl explained something to this dude in the car. Prior to that, we had these bikers who rode dirt bikes, right? Flip over, get hurt, and I was like, I audibly called out loud, like, "Oh shit, he fell off his bike hard," because that was brutal. And then we had one fall into like flame, jump into flame, and then of course, wait, there is some kills. What are you talking about? That obviously killed him from jumping over into the flame. You're not gonna. There's no way you could possibly survive jumping over into flame with a dirt bike. It's just humanly impossible. I don't know who's ever did, unless you're like trained and on some professional type of fiery, voodoo-ish type of magical type of shit. You know what you're doing, then yeah. But no way remotely can survive riding a bike through flames without getting hurt. It's just not possible. That shit's just not humanly possible. You're going to die if you do that. Simple as that. Not making fun of it or not trying to belittle it or make you feel as though I'm better than you. But yeah, if you do that shit, there's no way you're surviving that. You're dead. You're a wrap. But yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of that film when the sequence, how the bikes went over and under. The first bike went straight over, down, fell back, and I'm assuming he died too, unless he was just hurt. But that was a pretty. And then the one bike goes over under the fire, flips over, same sort of sequence. I'm assuming he died because, like I had mentioned, there's no way you go over fire, through fire with the motorbike, you're surviving that unless it's a miracle. I don't know. Shit, I've survived car crash. That's tough for the motorbike, you know. Like some Illuminati would say, Michael Janet. But what else? I already talked about the chat. Dude had a talk with his mother about Karen, blah 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 blah. We had that scene too, which I thought was creative, which I thought was cool. You know, have a conversation, kind of reminisce, look back, talk about your sister. Talk about the memories, the old days, blase. You get it. You understand what I'm talking about. You get what I mean. But what else happened in the movie? Cracking them jokes to y'all. No, I gotta take this shit serious. Being entertaining. What else? Universal Galactic Championship. I'm just pumped because I'm going to shoot a video today. So don't mind me. Those names from the Rumble, they're all like names. They're all maybe like outside best. What else? Maybe Randy's not such an outside bet at the moment, but yeah. I think it's interesting. It opens up more spots for surprises. It opens up more spots for call-ups. Some dialogue between the sister and it's not like the Rumble's going to be shown on Star Power about those days. You still got CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Gunther. More dialogue. Loads and loads more. You can sit here and rattle off till the cows come home. I'm all in favor of all them scenes with everybody in it is just powerful. Every time they're around their family and they're around each other, it just feels like they're not real family, but the acting and the way it comes off, they seem so tight knit within the movie that you would think they're blood relatives in real life, but they're really just acting like family in a film, which is pretty cool to see in a movie type shit. Feel me? Okay, I gotta really think about shit I've seen, so I'm not just saying the same shit over and over repetitively. But at the moment, I think the likeliest outcome is probably Roman versus The Rock, Cody versus Roman, 2 nights, Mania, whatever order you want to do them in. You can kind of figure that out yourself. Damn, what happened in the beginning? Title should be lost one-on-one, man-on-man, clean, fair, square, a proper heel putting a baby face over. That's how you get a maximum rub. That's how you end a long, thousands, days,
title reign on the most effective note by putting the next guy over strong.
Oh, that's when we see our characters and stuff like that kind of being introduced in the beginning of the movie, which, of course, was interesting to see that our characters kind of being established in the beginning, and seeing them in the beginning of the film type shit. I enjoy that very much. Type shit.
10, 3 of 11.
Who wouldn't?
Sir, recent searches. Keep. Heavy collision of Sir. Keep. Sir.
Yeah, I enjoyed that shit.
Roman.
Everything is just well told, well delivered, well crafted, well executed. Not okay. Another thing I enjoy is there was no fucking. It wasn't fucking. It wasn't fucking like. Anticlimactic. For that matter, it wasn't like. I want to put this. It wasn't diluted, or it didn't come off at all. Like it was like. Damn, how do I forget that word? I'm trying to tell you guys. It wasn't. These last few movies have made me feel like they were a bit over convoluted with this, some of the things not making sense. Everything tied together, it's just like bag of bones. And all that good stuff. At least there was that. At least it wasn't so over confusing like those other last two films I watched. I'm happy about that, to tell you the truth. And other films were too, because there were just certain things within the movies that were happening that made me question that shit, because certain shit didn't make sense in the movie. Interesting to say the least, though. It's too convoluted. And I hate when movies confuse me and make me like feel like my brain's running in 20 different places, because it like switches off to one thing then to the next thing, like over convoluted movies. When a lot of movies that know how to stick to the script and to the story and like tie it together, those are the best ones. You know what I mean? Everything has a meaning. Everything has like the next step to where it's going, basically. That makes a lot of sense. To say the least. Very interesting. That was cool. Same thing. Appreciated there were no nude scenes, no sex scenes, no kissing, no hugging, none of that. There wasn't really a romantic story in it, like, which I've been seeing a lot of those lately, so it was kind of sweet to see some different shit. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. I'm off this.